Philippines and Indonesia account for the vast majority production of milkfish. Dubbed as the Bangus capital of the Philippines is Dagupan in Pangasinan, which is widely known in the country for its tasty breed of milkfish. Milkfish is loaded with omega-3 fatty acids and protein, which is quite essential for proper functioning of the body. Pangasinan is known as the Bangus capital of the Philippines, in which deboning or processing house debone an average of 30 to 35 banyera, a raw fish container of milkfish every day. Each banyera is estimated to be 30 kilos of milkfish. Some deboning and processing house use scrap fish meat to cook lumpia, fish balls, polvoron or rellenong bangus, while fish bones and head were thrown to fish pens. During a processing operation of a fish, approximately 65% of waste is generated when filleted, 30% for steak, and 10% of waste for whole and gutted fish. In the graph, it is stated that the head has 15 to 25% of protein, polyunsaturated fatty acids, minerals, plasmalogens, GAG, while bones have 8 to 10% of protein and chondroitin, which are good for human body. The team is proposing to make a fish stock out of milkfish bones and head to help maximize the active component in the milkfish head and bones.
Now that you're already familiar with the rationale of this research project, here is a review of related literature to Bangka personally. According to Tup, J. Hope, A. et al. 2007, the bone is the main component consisting of 10 to 15% of the total fish biomass. Bone is also the source of important minerals such as sodium, phosphorus, and calcium. On the other hand, reducing waste can be a possible solution in solving the rapidly growing fish waste in the fishery industry, as well as in the environment by fully utilizing and maximizing fish resources. In relation in reducing waste, it will be processed and innovated, turning fish waste into something that is usable and consumable such as consecrated stock. The type of packaging that will be used in this proposed product will be pouch packaging. According to Survival Warehouse, pouch packaging is the most convenient form of long-term storage of food packaging. So as you can see, there's a need in reducing the fish waste due to the fact that it is rapidly growing nowadays. So our research project will aid the problem in the fish industry.
So now let's proceed to the research objectives. The main aim of our research study is to create a concentrated stock out of milkfish fish bone and heads that will help minimize fish waste in household, restaurants, and fish farm industry. Most specifically, our aims are to, first, to discover the capability of fish heads and bones as a concentrated soup-based stock. Second, to assess the flavor profile that the fish head and bone can give after boiling it for 45 minutes. Third, to design and formulate product and process method in creating concentrated fish bone stock using fish head and bone. Fourth, and the last one, to evaluate and analyze the sensory impact of fish bone waste as a concentrated stock in the market.
Let's now proceed to the methodology. This study uses descriptive research that involves innovative methodology, quantification, and analyzing of data to make conclusions. We will be developing fish stock from bangus heads and bones, along with studying the packaging and storing of the product, in which we will distribute the product to the selected restaurant and households in Pangasinan to test the product. Below are the 4 major steps that we used. First is idea generation and idea screening. Home-based cooking is rising nowadays, especially this pandemic, wherein people are more likely to use Knorr cubes as one of the flavor enhancers to their dishes. Furthermore, fish stock is used as a flavor enhancer on food, especially on seafood dishes. Existing fish stock products are mostly made from monkfish, pollock, and other fishes. So, on the other hand, we will be making a concentrated stock using milkfish heads and bones. Milkfish can be produced on mass scales, making it widely available at a good quality and affordable price. And the potential market of our product are household and restaurant owners. Second is the concept. The idea of this new product development is creating healthy products since we didn't use salt and MSG on our fish stock. We used packaging that is more convenient to the users. Third is the product development. In this phase, we determined the equipment that we needed in the product making as well as the ingredients with its availability, price, and measurement. Next is the process of making the desired product and the shelf life, which is through real-time testing. Lastly, the test marketing. We tested the product on a bounded population, and we will be using their feedbacks as a reference for improvement of the product. We aim to illustrate innovative methodology to determine the usability and availability of the new product in the market and restaurant use. Through survey and product sampling, we will be able to assess the consumer's perception and insights in the innovation of the product.
And now, followed by our results and discussion, for our respondent, we conducted the surveys on 4 sectors, 5 from each sectors, having a total of 20 respondents. They are the fish vendors, household owners, agriculture sectors, and restaurant owners. So, question number 1, in what form of stock do you prepare? In question number 1, figure 1 states that 85% of the total respondents prefer cubes as a form of stock more than the liquid form, which gathered 10% of the total, and the 5% of the total respondents choose the powder from stocks. And furthermore, most of the respondents said cubes are more familiar to them. They also stated that cubes are cheaper, more convenient, and it was only the available item in the locality. Moreover, restaurant owners mentioned that cubes are easy to use and prepare. Question number 2. Have you ever tried fish stock? In figure 2 states that 95% of the total respondents showed that they never tried fish stock, and 5% or only one respondent answered yes. So question number 3, have you heard about a concentrated stock made from milkfish, heads, and bone? As we can see in the figure 3, 95% or 19 of the total respondents answered that they never heard about the concentrated stock that made from milkfish, head, and bone, and 5% or 1 person only responded yes, but through social media. In question number 4, would you consider buying this product in the future? The graph shows that the respondents from household owners, fish vendors, in LGU's agriculture sectors, and restaurant owners are much more willing to buy this product. They have mentioned that they are very willing to use this product considering that this product eliminates fish waste that is very relevant in the locality. They also mentioned that it has a strong and good flavor. The respondent also stated that using it in a small portion will help in reducing costs, most specifically in the restaurant owner's perspective. In addition to that, they have mentioned that they are very open to a new innovative products brought by innovators that can be beneficial in helping the community. In question number 5, using sensory evaluation, the respondent evaluate the milkfish stock according to its taste, smell, appearance, textures, and overall adaptability, ranking it from numbers 1 to 5. 5 is the highest and 1 is the lowest. As we can see in figure number 5, as for the appearance, 70% or 14 of the total respondents agreed, and 30% or 6 of the total respondents strongly agreed. For the taste and flavor, 35% or 7 of the total respondents agreed, and 65% or 13 of the total respondents strongly agreed. For the texture, 55% or 11 of the total respondents agreed, and 45% or 9 of the total respondents strongly agreed. For the smell and aroma, 20% or 4 of the total respondents agreed, and 80% or 16 of the total respondents strongly agreed. For the overall acceptability of the product, 20% or 4 of the total respondents agreed, and 80% or 16 of the total respondents strongly agreed.
After months of gathering, experimenting, and gathering information about this research project, we have concluded that, first, milkfish waste can be used to make potential product in the market. Using milkfish waste, especially milkfish head and bones, can turn it into a consecrated stock that provides a strong flavor. Second, it also breaks the stigma that people can just use cubes as a stock base. People's curiosity began to strike when we tried to present, leading them in wanting to try it. And lastly, it was proven that it can enhance the dish and give additional flavor. This research project has already proven its potential not just in solutionizing problems, but also to give people an options of usage of consecrated stock that can be bought in the market. As this research project marks its first step, the researchers will continue in innovating and giving varieties of this product to ensure its potential and viability to the market. Through series of gathering data and information, recommendations are hereby made. The stock can be considered as a liquid ingredient for seafood soup and dishes. It can also be a gel-type form of stock. Furthermore, This study should conduct more trials regarding the appearance of the stock. With this, we will continue to evolve for the betterment of this research project.